Welcome to another episode of Brown Sock.
Tuesday.
Such enthusiasm today.
Yay.
Hypocrite.
Okay. So around the table we have Jacob.
And Lauren
Pelican.
I'm back, bitches.
and Diagonal.
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 So it turns out that instead of going up there when I was gonna go up there, I ended up staying for like another week. So I'm here.
Liar. No, I'm just kidding.
You.
I was so
Shut
ready. I was so ready to miss you. Like
It's
you were
been a
gone
week.
Forever.
You usually don't see me for a week.
I know, but I was so ready to miss you like you were gone forever. So I started doing that at the beginning.
Yep,
of the
I
week.
died. That's what was gonna happen when I left.
No, I just wouldn't see you for a long time. Like 3
like a
months.
He's just
dog.
trying to say he's gonna miss you when you're
I'm
gone.
not trying
Yeah.
to do this in defensive
I'm gonna
way.
miss you when you're gone. Okay. You
By
miss
a
by your
walk?
Are
hair.
you gonna miss my taco?
Yes, I'm gonna miss your taco. I'm gonna miss your taco so much.
Well, interesting.
He's gonna miss the way you shake that Laffy Taffy.
What do you guys got this week?
Oh, it totally got that.
I started doing cross country this week.
My aunt died yesterday.
That's depressing.
No, really, she did.
Yeah, that is depressing. Why did you bring that up?
Why did you bring that up? You're gonna kill the mood.
Depressing.
That's what happened. You asked what happened this week, and I told you.
Now we're all sad.
Yeah.
Well, go on with your story. You had a story I know this week.
Uh-huh.
Yep. This
Yeah.
is that story.
This is not that story, but I will tell this story. So last night I had a dream that was really weird. So
Another.
it was like I
went.
went to New York for some reason, and I went to this restaurant, and like a bunch of people from my school were there that I haven't seen in forever. And I'm like, why are these people here? And I like said hi to them, but they looked at me like I was some kind of freak, and I was like, fuck.
What's
What's
on
wrong
my
with you?
face?
And then I went to this table to sit down and eat, and one of my other friends from school was there, except he was like a child. Like, he was a child. I'm like, why are you so small? I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
And then I ate my food and I went outside, and I was driving like an Oldsmobile car for some reason. And
Don't you own an
just weird.
Oldsmobile?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Dan?
Well, Lauren.
Dan's
had
looking up
something-
YouTube videos for some reason. In the middle
Yeah,
of this
I don't
podcast.
understand.
Lauren had a thing that we were gonna do tonight to do with narcissism.
That's not on YouTube.
I don't know the address of it, so I'm
Okay.
going to YouTube to get the address.
Go.
I know what it is.
Okay,
I
well,
got it.
while they're doing that, Jacob, do you have anything?
Started cross country. 220 pounds, can't run very well.
Dr. Drew's narcissism test. Anyway, here's what's up, guys. I found this test
That tells you if you're a narcissist.
that tests your level of narcissism and narcissism, and
Dan always convicts me of being a narcissist.
it's out of 40. Basically, average score for Americans is 15. 40 is like the the most narcissistic, cynical person out there. And then 0 is like someone with no self-confidence or self-esteem in any way whatsoever.
All right.
So basically,
40
40 would be like God complex.
yeah,
and
someone with a
then,
god plan.
and then 0 would be like a clam.
Yeah.
Well, average score for Americans is we're gonna go ahead and Daniel's gonna take the test right now
Cool.
while we're doing this, and we're not gonna really pay attention to his answers, but go ahead and start.
Do you want me to read off the questions at least?
No, we'll read them off when we're at the end.
When the last person does it.
So, average score for Americans is 15. Average celebrity score is 17.8, so like 18 basically.
Yeah.
And if you score over 25, you have like issues that you need to consider about how narcissistic you are.
Yeah.
And if you score under a 10, you have self-esteem issues.
So my question is, knowing that you're being judged on your narcissism, you could answer accordingly to not seem narcissistic.
Yes, but you're trying to do it as honestly
We
as
just
you
answer the
possibly
questions
can.
honestly.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
it's pretty obvious which ones are saying you're narcissistic and which
Yeah.
ones are not. Like, this question that I'm on right now.
Shh. We can't hear it.
Why?
We all have to take the quiz. I don't want to hear about it.
I'm not saying
I don't
my
want to think
answer.
about it yet, Dan.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
That's why.
No.
No.
Go.
Well, I already took the test.
What did you
The
score?
score is in. I'm not gonna say my score until you guys do yours.
All right.
But I want us all to bet on who we think is going to be the most narcissistic out of the four of us.
The most narcissistic.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything because it
I'm
might.
not gonna say anything either. I want to
For
wait
me?
till the end.
Because it might give away some. Oh yeah, maybe after everyone's taken the test, we should guess.
Right,
Yeah.
who they thought was gonna have the highest.
Yeah. But I thought the test was fun to take, and afterwards I went on like this weird link journey of like what other tests are there that I could do online. And I took like this personality test. I took a different test.
I used to when I was like
That used to be Facebook.
yeah. When Facebook first started Facebook, that was huge.
It was like take this quiz, take this quiz.
I was
take
like,
this quiz.
yes,
Yeah.
taking quizzes
I did
left
that all the time.
and right. I was like, I am this type of person in according to this quiz and 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 like this and this and this apparently.
Well, I hadn't done any of this stuff before, but I took that personality test and I got like this personality. It's like INTJ. I don't know what that means or what it stands
It's like
for.
introverted something. Blah blah blah. I did one of those once, and I think I got the same thing.
But
I want
less
to take
than
those.
less than 2% of the population are that type of personality, and this was out of like 16 different personalities. And it said famous people with this same personality type. Vladimir Putin was the first person to show up. So at first I was like, huh.
Lauren,
All right.
you gonna take your shirt off and go ride horses in the snow?
Yeah. Lance Armstrong, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Thomas Jefferson, JFK, Woodrow Wilson, Augustus Caesar, Hannibal. All famous people with that same type.
Hannibal Lecter.
So I was like, sure, I'll take that. Hannibal Lecter?
Not Hannibal
No,
Lecter.
but in fictional characters, yes. Hannibal Lecter is on my fictional characters list.
That's cool.
Walter White was the first person to show up there. So I'm like, okay, Vladimir Putin and Walter White, my brain works like theirs. I don't know how I feel about that. It was really interesting, though, because I've never done anything like that before. God. I've been
Cover
building...
your eyes.
I know.
The computer screen.
I'm spaced.
I'm working on this Eagle Scout project,
Yeah.
and
Eagles.
it's really hard because there's a lot of there's a lot of woodworking involved, and I'm really out of my element with this because
Yeah.
I fucking suck at building shit and I never do. Okay. So yeah, it's been really fucking hard and stressful, and I just can't wait for it to be over with. Honestly, I know it's like a big deal to
Yeah.
have done, but yeah. Anyway,
What was that? That one was terrible.
we're all flipping each other off in like creative ways, and then Jacob just like
Pull the pin.
boom. Oh, okay.
It was a grenade, just not a good one.
It was a dud.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna look. Did you already got your score right?
Yeah.
All right, I want to
Do
do
you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jacob's up. You remember that score?
Yeah. Yeah.
None of us saw it, right?
I didn't.
Alright,
I
so-
saw like doctors laugh.
We'll just have
Dr. Oz, I guess.
we'll just have the conversation between the three of us. So what else you guys got? I know
I'll probably-
mine.
Put a link of what that narcissistic test is in the description.
Uh-huh. I know
Remember?
Minecraft has like way more achievements on the one than I thought it did.
How many does it have?
It does have the exact copies from 360. So like the get pig, fly, whatever.
Get
that
pigs.
sucks.
But then it also has like a ton more. Like throw a diamond at someone. Wait, did I bring this up?
I think you brought this up on the last one.
You might have.
I remember you bringing this up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So how's it going, guys? No. So I had other things besides this. This was like my main thing this
Yeah.
week that I wanted to go over was this narcissism test.
Um.
What else is going on? We got the Pelicans going to college. The Daniels, something.
All my friends are going to college.
Oh, cool.
Really, all your friends?
Well, my girlfriend,
Thanks, Dan.
one of my best friends. I said one of in my gosh.
What, are you not going to college, Jacob?
Not right now.
Do you have any college classes?
Nope.
Okay, then never mind.
Oh, shit. Speaking of college classes.
I feel like you talked about this too.
No, he's only talked to us about this.
My writing test, there's this thing called the Compass test. You have to pass it to be able to get college credit for your English Writing 121 class in high school. First time I took it, I got a 10. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Awesome. I got a 10. What's it out of? And the teacher's like, you need a 78 or better. I was like, not so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and the sad part was I really tried and I really thought I was doing awesome. And there was this kid in my class, Justin, who got a 12, and he guessed on every single one.
12 out of what?
100.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, and he did better than me, guessing. And I did
How bad did
terrible.
you get?
I got a 10 out of 100.
Sorry, I was halfway listening.
So I got to retake that today on just like luck.
Yeah.
I walked past the room and the teacher was like, oh, are you retaking the thing? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, well, it's today. We're only doing it today and Monday, and then if you don't pass by then you know, you don't get the college credit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I should probably retake it then.
Yeah.
I went
Did
in,
you get the college credit?
retook it. I got a 99.
Nice.
And I was like, what the fuck happened the first
Yeah,
time?
dude, I've had problems with tests too.
I
that are
found out.
fucking bullshit.
I found out that what I did wrong on the first one was at first there's a tutorial.
You didn't read the tutorial.
I did not read the tutorial,
You always
A,
read
to
the
begin
tutorial.
with, and B, not only did I not read the tutorial, I mistook the first half of the test as part of the tutorial. So I clicked yes, 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 done, finish editing essay, done.
Are you kidding? That sucks.
Oh, this is an actual question. Picked it up and I thought that's where the test began.
Yeah.
Writing 121
Incredible.
test, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it was...
Yeah,
oh
because
my
it's
God.
2 essays that you have to go through and edit.
So I guess that's what I did
I
wrong.
failed that
Yeah.
the first time.
I did one essay and answered the questions after. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was actually pretty short.
I failed the first test strictly because I didn't go through every line, and like the way it's set up is that you have to go through and answer every question,
And it's every sentence.
even if every sentence isn't wrong.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that the first time, so I got like 36, and the next time I got like a 90 on it. So
Yeah, the
That's
first
like
time I went
straight
through it, I
kidding me.
passed it on the dot, and I was like, sweet, don't have to take it again.
Yeah. My teacher was... she looked at it and she was like, oh, do you want to take the test again? Because she's like required to ask that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. No. Because I got a 99.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I was
Jesus.
pretty happy. It was ridiculous. I stayed at my grandma's house for like a couple nights, and there were some spiders.
what happened
And
to the
I had
spiders?
to deal with the spiders, and she's like, "Oh, just get like that straw broom that I always use." And I looked out there, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's no straw broom." She's like, "Oh,
Did you get bit by a spider and
well, I
turn into
guess we're just gonna have to
Spider-Man?
live with the spiders."
Did
I
you
was
turn into
No,
Spider-Man?
maybe you can live with the spiders, but I can't live with the spiders. Spiders gotta go. So I grabbed this like broom, and it was really weak, so I couldn't use the brushy part.
Yeah.
I had to use the end, which was just like
A stick.
this tiny little sharpened point of a stick. And I would like get really close to the spiders and then just go jab. And like 50% of the time I'd hit them. But that other 50%, they would either like sprint down the stick at my hands and I'd be like, what the fuck?
Drop it.
Yeah, drop it and they scurry under a couch.
I don't
This-
like that laptop sitting there. I don't want it to fall off. Okay. I moved it. Okay.
Did you get your score?
Yep.
Did you?
Do you remember it?
Yep.
Okay.
You're up, Pelican.
Okay. Yeah, I chased one. It put me on a chase. I went like, I walked in the bathroom, went to the bathroom, I looked up out of paranoia, and sure as shit, there's a spider on the ceiling. I'm like, God damn it, gotta go get the broom, it's the middle of the night. And I warrior stanced my way up to it, like a goddamn Maori warrior, and I'm just like, hold my breath for like 5 seconds, and I took a quick jab at it, and it fell into the plant on top of the toilet tank. And it got like lost in there like it was a jungle. But I was like, I'm not letting this one go. My ego is just too strong right now. So I'm like digging through this jungle on the back of my toilet. And there it is. I see it like curled around a leaf. It's freaking huge. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I got you now. I don't really got you now. Because you're not like against the wall or a hard surface or anything, so I can't really do shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna brush you off to the side. You're gonna land somewhere by the sink. And then from there, I can just pour water all over you and drown you down into the hole. That's what I had going
Was
in
that
my
as
head.
bad as the night that we were all over here before I bombed the basement?
I think
Where
it
there
was-
was those spiders scurrying every fucking where? Those
I
huge
don't
ones?
think it was that bad, but it was those kind of spiders.
That would be
They were
so
so fucking
funny
big.
if you just like looked around and there's like spiders bumping each other just all over the place.
Are you kidding?
I saw a nest. It wasn't like a nest because
Yeah,
spiders
but
don't have
that'd be
nests.
so funny.
But there
Just
was
like
Papa spider,
Daniel,
Mama spider, and a
there's
little
spiders
baby
fucking
spider.
everywhere.
And I was like, oh, really? I had to take that out. Anyway, my plan was whack it into the
It's like a
sink,
spider
right?
orgy.
So I'm like, okay, if I can just whip you into
it.
the sink, it'll be all over. I know you run fast, but I run faster. I'm gonna turn that sink on real quick, and you're gonna drown. And that's how this is gonna end. So I'm like, 3, 2, 1, swing. I swung at the spider, and I went, paused while my stick was like pointed towards the sink, and it was on the stick, but I didn't know. I thought like I missed it because I didn't see anything go flying. I got it to stick to the stick, and I didn't even notice. And then I was like, oh shit, it's probably still in the plant. And I swung back, and it flew off and flung into the shower curtain, and I lost it in the shower curtain.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I was like, well, not taking a shower tonight.
It was stories about spiders. When I was at work, I was walking upstairs. We have this place where we put the drill bits. Anyways, I was putting one down, and there was this huge spider nest with like
How huge was it?
it was actually a fairly sized
Okay.
web, and there was like 8 egg sacs just chilling in there, and I was like,
Whoa.
not today. And went down.
Yeah.
I was like, not today. Went and grabbed 2 pieces of lumber like that we'd cut, and,
Yeah.
I took one on top, one on bottom. Like,
Slap.
no more spiders.
But that's
Yeah,
different.
dude.
That's like outside.
No, that was
Well,
inside.
Oh, okay.
I was
never mind.
pulling I had to get some lumber for my project, and I was moving through this really old stack. Daniel, look away. And I had to
Why
roll
would I
these
look away?
5x5s over,
Why does
and
that
I rolled one over to see if it was good, and I'm like, oh, there's only 13 spider nests on this one.
What are you talking about
Okay.
it for?
Maybe
good.
I'll.
Okay.
Okay, you know
So-
the score?
Yeah, what do I
Okay.
do from this page?
You just
X.
You're done.
I think we're all taking this, right?
Yeah.
Exit.
All right.
We're all
So-
taking the test now.
So what
So-
Lauren get on the test first?
Well,
No,
we're
first,
gonna-
who do we think is going to get the highest
Highest
score?
oh,
Alright, well,
I already know
And
Dan's
I,
answer.
I want to guess.
I would assume Lauren.
wow, I was gonna talk and fuck you guys.
Go on.
No,
Sorry.
I want
That's
us
next.
to say the name of who scored the highest, and then a number for everyone else. So
Okay.
if I was like, I think Pelican scored the highest with 12, and I'm pretty sure Jacob got a 7 and Daniel got a 5.
I don't think that we're that
That's just an
level.
example.
Let me see. What was average again?
Average is 15.
Alright. I think Lauren scored the highest. I think
That's-
Dan got average with 15. I think Jacob got 16.
What do you think I scored the highest
And I
with?
think you got 18.
I think Lauren got the highest. Jacob got 17, I'll say, and Pelican got 15.
What did I get the highest
Alright.
with?
I'd say you probably got like 21.
Okay, Jacob.
I think Lauren got the highest with 21. I think that
I mean, fuck you guys.
Daniel got second with 17, and Pelican got a low score.
What'd you think I got?
21. 13.
21!
He got a 13.
That's what I said too.
Alright. So,
Okay.
who goes first?
Who took it? Daniel. Daniel.
I got 10.
You got 10.
I got 10.
Okay, Pelican.
Oh
9.
shit! No, I didn't put out my
You got
guesses.
I got 9.
I didn't put out my guesses. Dang
son
it!
of a bitch.
Got 9. What did you get?
What do you think
Oh,
he
yeah.
has first?
I got 21.
You got 21.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Lauren?
Okay, so I
was
know you
fucking
guys
right,
already
by the
told
way.
No,
me
no,
your
I,
scores.
no, the only reason
Yeah.
that I got that is because I'm very authoritative.
I know you guys already told me your scores.
That was all the authoritative
But
things.
if I would have guessed, I would have said
narcissism.
Pelican got a 12, Daniel got a 13, and Jacob got like a 19. Is what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
What do you have now? Or what'd you have?
My score was
24.
I honestly thought you guys were gonna do worse to make me look better on this.
What? How can you do worse on the narcissism
What do you have?
test?
What was it?
I
Lauren?
scored really high.
How would you
high?
score, Lauren? Come on, I said mine.
You
21 is high.
30?
Really high.
I scored a 33.
Are you kidding?
So,
Right.
Lauren,
So we were all right. Lauren scored the highest.
How the hell?
I thought that Lauren would at least was gonna
Jesus.
match me. I didn't get a picture of mine. Yeah, okay, you have high authority, so let me.
I don't
remember my,
I don't
my
remember
things.
what mine was.
I had a high
Pull it up.
authority. I had a low self-sufficiency. I had a medium superiority, and I can't read that. It's so small.
I feel like I'm the most.
Shit, I don't know how to get to.
Exploitativeness?
Yeah,
Whatever
I
that
got
is.
a medium.
Exhibitionism?
I got exploitationist. I got
got
a medium. Exploited, whatever that word is. I got
Exhibitionist?
expeditionist. I got a high. Vanity. I got a low, and entitlement. I got a medium.
Okay.
I didn't score
Okay,
as
I'll
many
go back to
highs.
Okay.
How the fuck, dude? I mean, I assume.
I want
you would
no
get the high one.
Pelican wait.
Wait, I gotta go back through it so I can see the end because I don't know what the other things were.
Neither
What
do I.
other things were?
Like the list.
Oh,
it gives you.
It doesn't
Just
matter.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
fine.
No, I want to take it out loud for you
Alright.
guys and show you my reasoning behind
The
it.
questions.
The
Go
questions are really like you're either all this way or all this way.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's the only problem with them.
Some of them are like that.
Yeah.
And that was like, well, I really am not that low.
And I'm not that high.
I mean, I don't think that highly of myself.
Yeah,
but I'm more on that side. But
Yeah.
that kind of paints it as, oh yeah, I feel like this about myself. It's not really.
What
Yeah,
the
there's a certain
fuck
extent,
is
but
wrong
still.
with your mouse,
It's,
dude?
you're holding it backwards.
Are you kidding me? Dude?
no.
How did
I
you?
was like, who puts this on introverted? This is goddamn Apple computer.
Not Apple.
Goddamn Apple computers.
They are inverted in
But
this.
yeah, dude, me and Dan scored really fucking low.
What is wrong with you?
So
guys?
apparently
I
we
scored
all have mental
9.
problems.
Yeah.
according
You
to
guys are the narcissist. I
Yeah, but you guys have low
Dan
self-esteem.
definitely
Yeah,
has
I
problems.
do. I was fat in middle school.
Dan-
So was I.
Okay,
I
so
was really fat in middle school.
So I scored low on vanity. I don't think highly of myself at all.
Okay.
All right. So Lauren's really high and I'm really low.
Wait, what'd you get again?
9.
And me and Dan are like the
The
pillars.
kind of middle. I'm low. I'm right above Pelican, barely.
1 point.
and we're like the just barely not.
I got a message on mine that said the highest celebrity score was John Quivers. No fucking clue who that is. With 34. And
Who
I
had the
was
highest score overall?
like, people have gotten 40 just because they answered the questions
Yeah.
that way. So it was
Oh.
like a dishonest 40, but yeah.
I bet someone has a 40.
Maybe.
This is just the
They just
god
haven't taken the test yet.
God
Okay,
complex.
so the first question
Yeah.
was, 1. I have a natural by the way, you check one of the 2 boxes. The 2 boxes on problem 1 are, I have a natural talent for influencing people, or I am not good at influencing people. Now, how did you guys feel about this?
I answered top.
We get
Answered bottom.
I have a
Moving the mic, so this is gonna sound a little weird. Okay.
It needs to sound a little bit better.
I put the top one. I have a natural talent for influencing people.
I'm not good at influencing.
I have a natural talent for influencing people.
I put that as well, because I don't know.
I've convinced somebody in the last week that evolution is a thing.
You guys all drink Monsters, and I'm like,
I was drinking Monsters before.
That wasn't
I knew
your
you,
problem.
I know, but I just feel like not that
That had
topic,
nothing to do with you
not
influencing
that
us.
topic in specifically, but like I don't know. I just feel like a lot of my ideas rub off on those around me, and they get like the same mindset. Number 2, modesty doesn't become me, or I am essentially a modest person.
I am essentially a modest person.
I put modesty does not become me.
I put modesty does not become
I put bottom.
3, I would do almost anything on a dare, and
Bottom
I
of the
tend
mic.
to be a fairly cautious person.
I put the bottom for that one.
Bottom.
I actually said I did say the bottom too.
I'm
Sorry.
the only person who put I would do almost anything on a dare, just because.
Shave Daniel's sideburns.
I dare you.
No, fuck
I don't think
What's wrong with my sideburns?
That's the only reason my dad remembers Dan. He's like I'm trying to tell him his name. I'm like, I'm going to Dan's house, and he's like, who's that one? I was like, no.
Sideburns.
And he's like, the one with the sideburns? I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
The sideburns. 4, when people compliment me, I sometimes get embarrassed, or I
feel
know that I'm
embarrassed.
good because everybody keeps telling me
I
so.
did the top
I'll
one.
put the top one.
me too.
Okay.
Or the bottom one.
I could I don't get embarrassed when people compliment me. So
Sometimes I
felt
do.
I felt like that was so
Well,
far
I'm not.
out of it. For
I
me,
know
so I
for
couldn't-
sure that I'm not the bottom one on that one, so I had to answer the top.
So we
that's
were-
the
we
part
were just
that's
the
bad about
reverse
this
of each
test.
other. The thought of ruling the world frightens the hell out of me, or if I ruled the world, it would be a better place.
I'll put the bottom on that one.
I put
I
top.
feel like anyone should have put the bottom on that one.
I put the
Ruling
top.
the world would be awesome.
Yeah,
I have nightmares about that. I do, actually.
6, I can usually talk my way out of anything, or I try to accept the consequences of my behavior.
I put the top
I
one.
can usually talk my way out of anything.
I put the bottom one because I'm terrible at talking my way out of situations.
I'm so good at talking. I don't know.
I'm pretty good. I use evidence and it pisses
Yeah.
people off.
7, I prefer to blend with the crowd, or I like to be the center of attention.
I put the top.
I put the top.
I put the top as well because of Assassin's Creed, probably.
I honestly don't remember which one I chose.
What would you
I
choose
took a
now?
test a while ago.
Well, what would you choose now?
I don't like to be the center of attention. Alright, 8. I will be a success, or I am not too concerned about success.
I put top.
I put I will be a success.
I put the top, so, motivation and all that.
Yeah.
9. I am no better or worse than most people, or I think I am a special person.
I put
I
top.
put top. Lauren.
Answer
What?
honestly.
I'm pretty special.
You slum bitch.
10. I am not sure if I would make a good leader, or I see myself as a good leader.
I see myself as a good leader.
Top.
I put the bottom. 11. I am assertive, or I wish I were more assertive.
I'm assertive.
I'm assertive.
I put
I wish
bottom.
No, I put I'm assertive.
12. I like to have authority over other people, or I don't mind following orders.
I put top.
Now,
I
when
put
I
top.
considered this, I was like, do I want to be at the bottom of a food chain or the top?
Yeah.
I want to be at the top.
Yeah, I put top on that one.
13. If I find it easy to manipulate people, or I don't like it when I find myself manipulating people.
I did easy.
I don't
Well, see,
like-
I didn't.
I don't like.
See,
when
the
I find
bottom-
myself manipulating
The
people.
bottom one for me, I was like, I don't not like it, so I had to put the top.
I'm kind of in the middle there, just because.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of these I'm in the
sometimes
middle.
it's
I
fun.
like control. Sometimes.
Everybody
I,
likes
wait.
control. That's why we have laws.
What?
All right, I insist on
What?
let's
I
get.
don't want to read all of these.
I'm going to. I insist upon getting the respect that is due to me. I usually get the respect that I deserve. I put the top. What do you do?
Actually, I put
I don't remember which
I
one I
don't-
put.
I put the
particularly
bottom.
like to show off my body. But anyway,
wait, that was not the question I just read.
well, I didn't see the thing, and then I just looked at it, and Lauren already answered and stuff. But I think I put.
I don't particularly like to show off my body, or I like to show off my body.
I particularly don't like to show off my body.
Me too.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I just lost a bunch of weight, so I put I like to show off my body. 16, I can read people like a book, or people are sometimes hard to understand.
I put I can read people like a book.
I generally categorize people, so
Yeah.
book is what I went with there.
Well,
17.
I don't think we need to read all these,
Yeah, that's
strictly
what I was
because this is just going to be like, oh, here's the narcissistic test podcast.
Yeah.
And that's not
just
what it
sum it
should
up
be.
in like half a sentence.
Rick says, I like to take responsibility for my making decisions.
Or
Do you now? Yeah.
if I have to, I will take responsibility for my
Yeah, I wanted
decisions.
that.
And that's what I did.
I just want to be reasonably happy, or I want to amount to something in the eyes of the world.
That's what
I
I
want
put.
to amend
Reasonably happy.
My body's nothing special, or I like to
I
look
have
at my body.
Body's nothing special.
I try not to be a show off, or
Lauren,
I
you like to
usually
look at
show
your
off
body?
if I get the chance.
I do.
Yep.
I always know what I am doing, or sometimes I'm not sure what I am
Sometimes
doing.
I'm
Not sure.
I sometimes depend on people to get things done. I rarely depend on anyone to get things done.
I sometimes depend on other
Sometimes
people.
Sometimes.
depend. Aren't sometimes and rarely basically the same thing?
No.
Kind of. Depends on how you
It's
count.
like 50-50 and then like 90-10. Sometimes I tell good stories. Everybody likes to hear my stories.
Sometimes I tell good stories.
Lauren,
I
nobody
accept-
likes to hear your shit.
Fuck you.
I expect a great deal
Dick.
from other people, or I like to do things for other people.
I like to do
Ain't
things for
nobody-
I
other people.
expect a great deal.
I will never be satisfied until I get all that I deserve, or I take my satisfactions as they come.
I
Take
take
my
it as
cup.
they come.
I
Back
take
to the
it
top.
when they come.
I
Top of
bet
the top
you do,
one.
Dan.
This isn't going to be the same scores that I got last time because I don't exactly remember, and I'm kind of rushing through it, not thinking about them like I did when I took the test.
Complaints embarrass me.
Compliment.
Complaints embarrass me. Yeah.
Compliments embarrass me, or I like to be complimented.
I like to be
I
complimented.
have a strong will to power,
Yeah.
or
me too.
power is for its own sake doesn't interest me. I don't care about new fashions or fads, or I like
Yep.
to start.
I like
I
I
like
don't
to
like-
start.
I don't care.
I like to look at myself in the mirror, or I'm not particularly interested in looking
Not
at myself.
interested.
Not
I really like to be the
Ain't
center of
nobody.
attention. It makes me uncomfortable, the center of attention.
I put the bottom one.
I don't know on that one, honestly.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, I guess,
You
yeah.
mean
I can live
I mean
my
that.
life in any way I want to, or people can't always live their lives under the terms they want.
People
I
can't
live
even
this
always
life.
live.
Being an authority doesn't mean that much to me, or people always seem to recognize my authority.
People always seem to recognize
Being
my
an
doesn't
authority
mean that
doesn't,
much.
whatever.
I would prefer to be a leader. It makes a little difference if I lead or not.
I prefer to be a leader.
I'm going to be a great person, or I hope I'm going to be successful.
I'm going to be a great person.
People sometimes believe what I tell them. I can make anybody believe anything I want them to.
Yep.
I'm a born leader. Leadership is a quality of long time to develop.
I believe I'm a born leader, but leadership is something that takes long time to develop.
See, these aren't exactly like ones.
Yeah, not like that movie
so.
Snow White and the Huntsman, where Snow White just shows up, just like, I'm Snow White, and everybody's like, okay, let's go kill the queen. We haven't done it for like 20 years. Let's just do it because she showed up.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen that movie.
That's basically what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get upset when people don't notice how I look when I go out in public, or I don't mind blending out and blending.
I don't mind.
I don't
I'm more capable than other people, or there's a lot I can learn from other
There's
people.
a
There's a
lot
lot
I
of
can
came from
learn.
other people.
I'm much like everybody else, or I'm an extraordinary person.
I'm much like everybody else.
Okay,
Show me my
there we go.
score.
Laura.
Did you answer every question?
Yay.
34.
See, I got one wrong on there because I wasn't thinking that much.
Authority high.
And this is different than my last time too, because
Yeah.
exhibitionism was high last time, and this is medium. So, anyway, Robin Quivers, not John Quivers. Sorry.
I have no idea who that is still.
Yeah, that doesn't change my knowledge of who that is. And then buy this guy's book if you want, or don't.
Look up Robin Quivers on Wikipedia.
Um,
Who said that?
Anyway, all right. Where's the audio? How do I get back? There we
There.
go. So those are the questions. You guys can take the test if you want. It's called Dr. Drew's Narcissism Test.
I'll link it in the description.
It's out of 40. Have fun with the questions, because I
What
did.
time are we at?
Jesus.
Jesus.
I don't know. We got a
Yes, Mitchell.
Okay, time to tell another story.
Naru.
Alright, so
pelican.
I totally forgot about this story from my childhood because I guess we repressed it. So basically, my cousin used to live like up the hill from where I live now. And one day I went up there to play with him, and like the house that was next to his was abandoned, like nobody lived in it. So it was just like an empty house.
So like the abandoned type of abandoned?
No, just like nobody was living inside and there was no furniture or anything.
Okay.
But anyways, from his house you could go to the backyard of his house, and the backyard was basically a hill that went down to like a concrete back porch with a sliding glass door. And when we were at the top of the hill, we found these rubber tires. I'm like, oh, dude, cool. These rubber tires. I'm like, there's a hill. So basically, we were like, we should totally roll these down the hill and it'll be cool. So we did that, and we were rolling down the hill, and we were like hitting stuff and shit, and it was like, oh, this is awesome. And then we rolled one down, went down the hill, and slammed through the glass door of the house, and we got scared as shit, and we like ran home and like hid for like 15 minutes because we thought somebody was gonna come out of the house and like yell at us.
Yeah.
And I guess I repressed that memory because I thought I was gonna get in trouble for it.
God. That's great.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny because, like, I don't know, that's so funny that it would take you that long to just, like...
Think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Well,
it.
Yeah.
Because you thought you were going to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of amazing.
In a weird sort of way.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people just grow up in a place where they're like, oh, there's the haunted house, don't go there.
Oh, I have that. It's up the street from my house.
That's
Some
cool.
people live there now, so...
Oh.
Yeah,
So
like
Basically,
in
nobody
Royal-
lived there for, like, most of my childhood, so it
like
was always
the
haunted
one
house.
across the street from the high school in that corner. That
Mhm.
was the haunted house.
Yeah.
Everything's all haunted.
And then I had one that was close to me.
Is it that white one?
No.
Oh.
But
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
yeah, there's one like up above my house. It looked like just like this old wood cabin, and it was kind of like tucked away from the rest of the houses on this weird viney drive. So it was kind of strange that it was back there in the first place.
I remember, like, you and I would ride bikes with your brother and I think one other guy, and we'd just be, like, all scared and stuff.
Yeah,
back
I think
that
I remember
It was
that.
like straight out of a
I think I
movie
remember that.
where we would be like riding around having a great time on our bikes, and we'd be like, ah, and we just happen to be right next to the house, and we're
Yeah.
like,
Turn around and leave.
there's the scary house. And it was like, oh, what are we gonna do? Keep riding our bikes or go investigate? And
Walk like
you're
5
gonna-
feet next to it and get scared.
You're gonna investigate. So we'd go like halfway up the driveway and be like, oh,
I can't do this.
there's a ghost! There's a ghost! And then we like run back down the hill on our bikes.
Yeah.
Like on the seat
Yeah.
while it was going. It was pretty talented. We were.
It was very talented we were. Way to grammar.
Way to grammar you're using.
Mhm.
Anyways. Dan, do you have any scary house stories?
Not really, but I do have a kind of funny story. And I think I told a couple of you guys, but I was in my English class, and my teacher was kind of far away from his computer, and he was taking roll and stuff. And he's like, sorry, and they're like, here, whatever. And then they got to my name, and he's like, Danielle. And I was like, really? Really? And he's like, oh, sorry, I'm kind of far away from my computer. And I was like, I just wanted you to notice me, senpai. And like the whole
Excellent.
table that I was at laughed, but nobody else in the entire room did. And
I
I'm
hate
just
it
like-
when that happens and
I was
you're
like,
in a
are you
class because you're
fucking
like,
kidding me?
what did they say? What did they say? I want to laugh. And then you don't find out, or you do find out, and it's like, oh, it's not funny because it's out of context.
You had to tell it to me, and yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you have a scary house? Besides, the
Jacob,
one
do you have a scary house?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, it was. When I was like... I've grown up in the same house all my life. Well, pretty much all my life since I was like 6. But it's this huge house. It was huge when I was... More huge when I was a kid. So...
Well, yeah, it's because you were smaller as a
Yeah.
kid.
No way.
I thought it was always the same size. When did this happen?
I thought it was always 6'1". Anyways.
6'10" foot one.
6'10" on.
I said 6'1".
6'1".
Anyways.
We'll go back to the audio and show you.
Alright,
Go
dogs bark.
There's a cat.
Oh.
Key.
Or a dog. Or a cow.
But like when I was a kid, yeah, I was always scared of my house. I was scared to go downstairs at night because I thought there was gonna be a ghost.
My house is scary.
Right, I would run up the stairs every night because I was afraid something was gonna chase me.
I
had a lot of-
bed.
Wait, you ran because you were afraid something was going to chase you?
Like chase me and kill me. I don't know. I had a lot of.
Yeah, that was the same thing. Like in my
What's the
house.
ghost gonna do? Oh shit, he's running. Damn it.
I was a kid, and I've always had these. I've had this huge problem throughout my life with nightmares. So I couldn't deal with them
Are
very
you
well as a
kidding?
kid.
My girlfriend can't watch Pocahontas.
What? Why?
What's in Pocahontas, and why would you
It's
just call
free
your
with the
girlfriend out like
face,
that?
I guess.
Yeah, and why does that make her
She's
suffering
gonna get
any
shit
worse
on.
than anyone else's?
It's
That's
funny.
terrible.
Why would you? Why? I don't understand why you decided to call her out on that though. It's kind of a dick move,
It's
to be
funny.
honest. Not really.
She thinks it's funny.
Well,
Wait, if she thinks it's funny, then why does it scare her?
She thinks it's funny that she can't watch it, but she can't watch it because of the blood thing. There's a little bit of blood in it. She can't watch Pocahontas because of it. Plus, she doesn't like white people. Just kidding. I'm just
She
kidding.
is white.
I know. It's like the whitest girl you know.
White people. Remind me of ghosts. Like a chase up the stairs. Oh god.
I was like 6.
I better run.
I did that too when I was a kid. Like, I have hallways in my house. Like, before we remodeled my house, it was almost just one hallway down through my house,
Nice.
except to go into the kitchen and go into the living room. And so
Love
whenever we would have to turn off the lights, I would book it as fast as I could down the hallway
Yeah,
to my room, and then I would jump onto my bed because I was afraid there was monsters underneath, so I couldn't walk to it.
That's the
I did that
best.
too.
Yeah, and you'd hide under your blankets because blankets
I
are
don't-
gonna stop monsters.
Yeah, I don't
I
do
wasn't
that.
afraid of like ghosts, monsters, any of that. But the toilet, when I wasn't afraid of the toilet, but when it would flush, it was really loud for my young ears.
I did that too.
So I was like, I wasn't scared or anything, but I was just like, flush, book it. Like,
There was
yeah,
I was
I
always
would
like-
wash my hands first. Like,
at lunch today, I went into the bathroom, like took a piss or whatever, and this kid comes out of the stall and he's like a sophomore or whatever, and he didn't flush and shit. Oh, he didn't flush.
no, Dan, he shot and didn't flush.
He didn't flush, and I was like,
He didn't
dude,
flush
you
and
didn't
shit.
flush, and he's like, yeah, it didn't work, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Go back and flush. You're a sophomore.
Dude, I've like
That's the
I
first
would-
you
time
go
I
into
ever
any
called
school
somebody out.
bathroom,
I would
In a
totally
bathroom.
do that.
like I was like every time I go to the bathroom, I was like, oh great, someone just take a huge dump and then just left it here for me.
Somebody took a dump in the urinal.
Oh, great. Another urinal dump.
Gotta call the janitor.
But yeah, when I was little, I would always flush the toilet and like run away because I'm afraid when I flush it, it would suck me in.
What?
If I got too close? So I would always like slam the lid and run away.
I was a bit more rational about
I
it.
remember, like, I didn't like the noise of how loud, like, school ones were.
But that
What?
might have been also because this one time I went to this haunted house and this guy had like a toilet and he lifted it up and there was like a monster thing in the toilet.
Oh.
What?
So that may have had something to do with it too.
Yeah, probably.
One thing that I've actually found out recently, because we're talking about fears, I actually have I had a panic attack when I was working on my house because of the power tools. It freaks me out. I don't know, I just freaked out.
You're like a kitty.
Dan, snap your neck.
Kitty. Hey, get the fuck out of my house, you cunt.
Ah, my monster.
No, seriously, go.
Okay, we'll go home.
You just kicked me for no fucking reason.
No, I kicked you for a reason, Dan.
Just kidding, come back.
What?
Well,
So,
Jake
panic
had a great
attack.
quit life.
Power tools. Have you ever had like anxiety attacks or anything like that?
Anxiety. I had an asthma attack.
I'm not
But-
sure I know what anxiety is.
Yeah, I don't really
Is
either.
it like a fear?
It's like, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like fear. It's like you get all the stuff that comes with fear, like being panicked and it's hard to breathe, and it kind of feels like you're being closed in. Like all that's happening, but you can't explain why it's happening. Really, it just kind of does what it does. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know my
I
dad
don't
says he
get
feels
it.
anxious sometimes.
I don't get
Anxious and anxiety attacks are different.
Yeah, like he doesn't say has an anxiety attacks, but he says he's just like feels anxiety a lot.
it. Is there like a feeling that you've never had that you just wonder what it is?
No, I'm pretty sure I know what my emotions are.
Because I don't know what anxiety feels like.
I don't really either. I haven't really
Narcissism.
experienced it, but
That's probably true. By the way, I scored really high on that narcissism test, and I just want to say that I didn't start out as like a narcissistic person. I
Well,
just
you
hated
pretty are.
losing. And from that seed, I grew the idea that like people who are like really full of themselves sometimes and think they're the greatest and do things that are awesome are kind of really funny to me, and they're really interesting. So I'm gonna try and pretend to be like this go get 'em person who does all this like shit that he's no good at, but says he is and thinks he is, and convince myself that I am, and that like transformed me into this person that I am today.
It's the monster.
This monster. I've created a monster.
Energy drink.
You wish you created a monster.
Anyway, where'd Jacob go?
I don't know.
Pee?
He left.
Made fun of him.
I joked! I made a joke! And then he kicked me, and I was like, no, what the hell, dude? We're not violent towards one another.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
You were
but
violent towards him verbally.
It was a joke!
Maybe the
He
kick was
really
a joke.
hates cats for some reason. Like, I mean, I
Oh,
know he's
maybe
allergic
because he's
to them,
Maybe
allergic
it's his
and it makes him
allergy.
puke. Come on.
but he's not allergic to the word, and cats are generally afraid of power tools.
What?
Speaking of power tools.
I don't know how you link that together.
Speaking
but-
of power tools, I have no idea how to use them, but I have to tomorrow.
That sucks.
So that's good.
Yeah, I don't really like power tools.
I'm gonna have
It's always fuck up.
a bunch of workers there, and at least today, I know that my plan tomorrow is probably going to fall through, but I'm not gonna admit it
What do you mean?
in front of any of my workers besides
in
Daniel,
here.
because but also I have a backup, so I'm also not gonna bring that up because like I don't want anything to have to go wrong. I'm building a bench. I have all the parts, all the lumber, everything I need to turn pieces of metal and pieces of wood into a seat for people.
Yeah.
I have everything I need to do that.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to.
Oh, that sucks.
That's where the problem lies.
Well, what does the
Therein
bench look
lies
like?
The problem. It looks like
A bench.
it has a flat part where you sit and
Uh-huh.
a flat part that your back goes against, and it has 4 legs that
That's
come
it.
down under it.
That's all you need to know.
That's
Yeah.
really not that hard.
that's
That's super hard.
that's how it sounds.
Yeah.
It's not quite. That's not quite.
You
it.
still have to plane the wood and everything, don't you?
Yeah,
That sucks.
Oh.
that's gonna take
Yeah.
That's gonna take
An
a couple
hour.
hours.
a couple.
Wait,
It
are
took
you
us-
hand planing it or using a machine?
Machine.
Okay, yeah, because hand planing takes forever. Because then
But
you have to sand it.
it took us like 6 hours to finish the wood for the picnic table.
Mm-hmm.
We only have to do 4 pieces of wood. Last time we did like 14. And that was our first time using the planer.
Yeah.
But we only have like 4 now to run through. I'm sure we could get it done in like... I don't know. I can't picture it taking more than 2 hours to get the wood like finished and ready to assemble.
It shouldn't take
then
too long
again, I'm
because
like...
it's a lot smaller, but
Yeah, then again, I'm like completely out of my element.
yeah, because
That's why I rounded up the friends that I have that know shit about wood shop, so... Yeah.
except for the ones that have appendicitis and
Got
He's
dog,
coming.
Dog.
oh, he is.
Yeah. And he's coming too. They're both coming. The ones that I need
That are injured.
in my time of need. One got appendicitis and the other got attacked by a dog.
Your God must hate.
What the fuck? It was so bad. Like, I feel bad saying that, oh, great, because I needed them, this happened. But also, like,
Naru.
it's just, it sucks, because I do need them. Yeah, because I clearly no clue what I'm doing, but tomorrow when I get out there,
You're gonna pretend.
I'm going
The
to
hell?
at least pretend I'm going to play the part.
I know when Jacob and I were working last weekend on your projects and stuff, you had no idea how to run the drill, and you're just
Oh, drills.
You guys got
Just-
this.
I didn't want to use the drill.
And then you click the sides to make
I
sure
didn't-
which way you want them to go.
Didn't want to use the drill because I was like, I'm going to fuck this up somehow, and that board is gonna snap in half as soon as I put a drill or as soon as I put a screw in it. I almost said put a drill in it. Maybe
No.
maybe it's best
Put a
that I
drill
didn't
on
use the drill.
Drills won't split wood. Hammering nails will.
Yeah. And I don't have the carpenter there to help me this time.
Yeah. But at least I know how to use a planer now.
Yeah. I'm
Nice
glad Daniel
face.
does.
Hey, thanks.
No,
Oh wait, no. I thought you were being sarcastic. That face.
that's
made it seem
good.
like it.
That's good. Cause Carl, my project coach, showed me how to use it,
And you weren't really paying attention?
No, it's not that I wasn't paying attention, and it'd be easy to assume that, but I have, like, the way I learn is I learn by doing. So if someone tells me, oh, you just flip the lever, push the button, crank the drill, pull up the bars, and then push the wood through, I'm gonna be like, okay, now, human speak. What does that mean? Even if you put it in like the simplest terms, I'm not gonna know what you're talking about unless I actually do it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too.
Yeah, that's like the only way I learn, and I've had a problem with that lately because I have this new math teacher, Mr. Hebebrand. He's a great teacher. He's a great guy. He's a great person.
Nice
But he
covering
doesn't
your ass,
give
though.
assignments at all, which is like the only way I learn how to do things in math.
Yeah.
Is with assignments, because I learn by doing, and that's it. So he'll spend like the whole day talking and pointing at stuff on the board, and I'm just like,
Can I get some assignments here? I need some assignments.
like, it's bad. You guys want to play cards?
Sure. We have a few minutes left though.
Well, there's gotta be more like game news out there.
Microsoft bought Minecraft.
That was fun.
Did they
Yep.
officially?
Yep.
So is it off the PS4 now?
No.
That'd be
No.
really funny if they're like, it's like
They're already waiting for it.
I know,
Yeah.
but
And they said that they're gonna continue releasing it for other platforms and stuff.
that's kind of weird, don't you think?
No.
A little bit that Microsoft's releasing for Sony.
fuck, dude, get all this money.
Yeah, they control
Right,
the rights
but-
to it, and there's also people there that wouldn't mind, giving
Yeah.
money for Minecraft.
I guess where
I know a lot of people are
the turning
worried about it
point,
though.
the turning point for that, where that makes sense for them, is if the PS4 has sold more consoles than the Xbox One.
Then they can still make money off the PS4 consoles.
Then yes, they're making more money off of the bigger target with that, and in that sense, I guess that does make
Some sort of sense.
a lot of sense, and that's kind of smart, depending on how much they bought it for.
And
Do you know
since
how
Mike
much they bought it
Stolz-
for?
I don't remember.
Okay, you think they're gonna make a
some
movie?
amount of money. Maybe. Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. might be in an Assassin's Creed movie.
I'm all for that.
That'd be cool.
Also, shit, I just had this in my...
All right.
GTA 5 has been out for a year.
Oh yeah, that's
17th.
Yep.
2 days ago.
Oh yeah, 2 days ago. It's not the 18th.
Yeah, but by the time this podcast comes out, that was like
A week.
4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, wow. It really goes
Still,
to show.
no heist.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
It really goes to show.
I was gonna be
no
all like,
heists.
wow. Well, it really goes to show how far you can like go with the game and like
Not fulfill your fucking
not
promises.
fulfill your promises. Yeah, it's really amazing. They really pulled something off there.
Assholes.
No, but seriously, like the Rockstar knows how to make a good game.
Yeah,
they know how to
do.
make a good game, but
I just wish they
Still.
wouldn't Molyneux us
Yeah.
on like. I mean, if you know it was gonna take this long, you could have just
Not even mentioned it.
kept it under the radar
Yeah.
and like. Then all of a sudden, when people are like fading off the GTA train,
They're like, oh, heists
boom,
are coming.
Heist. You're like, what? Heist? And you like back
I
in the
remember when
game,
I was
and it's like a
excited
whole
about
new
that.
game. That would have been
Yeah.
awesome. Man, I remember when GTA trailers first started coming out and news was popping up everywhere. Topher and I were the only two excited about it in our whole group.
Yeah.
No,
pretty
I was
much.
excited about it. I just wasn't like, yay!
I wasn't because I hadn't ever played GTA 4, so I was just like, okay, it's just another GTA. I mean, whatever.
I should let you borrow the fucking
4.
DLC for GTA 4.
I won't play it
Why?
because no problem, never play it.
You just want-
Yeah. I only played one of them. It was a good one though.
I wonder where Jacob went.
Don't know. Anyways, so Destiny caused UK sales of PS4 to go up 300%.
Are you kidding?
No. Why
Damn.
would I lie?
300%.
It was a figure of speech. A little bit.
It's not that many people in the UK. I was just saying.
Well, it's still 300%. 300% sounds impressive. How many consoles was that?
A lot.
How many facts did they have to tweak to tune that in?
A lot.
Yeah. I played Destiny for about a week after it came out, for a little less than 6 days, and I'm really missing it. I haven't had it for about...
Basically, Daniel
5
got
days
addicted
now?
to a game that he played for 9 hours.
I played for 26, sir.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yeah. The fuck, man. No, I really, really want to play more, and I've been trying to convince my friends to bring their Xboxes over so I could play it, but none of them do because they're cunts. I'm just kidding. But still.
Yeah, so basically what's going on in the gaming world right now is the Tokyo Game Show. So basically all the Japanese titles are having their releases and release dates.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I don't know. I don't know why you got so invested into Destiny if you knew you were only gonna have it for such a short time.
That's why
He
I
didn't
got
think
invested
he
in
was.
it. No, I wanted to play it a lot.
Do you own the game?
It's right there.
But that's for Xbox One.
Yup.
Then you don't own one of those.
Nope, because my boss didn't pay me in the last month.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get paid?
Yeah, Kevin is closing down the shack next week for a little while until they get to move it to Coos Bay. But he's going to be getting a job just strictly to pay everybody off. So,
He's just getting a job just to pay everyone off.
yep.
Huh. Yeah, wow. Like, how much is an Xbox One right now?
I can get it for $360.
How?
I have friends in the business.
He's got friends on the inside.
Yep.
Huh. I thought it was $400 without a Connect.
Yep. I can get 10% off.
How?
Friend in the business.
Who?
Corey's aunt.
Oh. I should get mine from her.
Yeah, you
Because she's
should.
my friend.
She's your friend's friend's friend.
Nah, she's my friend.
Yeah.
We're best friends, me and Corey's aunt.
What's her name then?
Aunt Corey. Aunt O Corey. Yeah. Well,
Anna Corey?
maybe you should sit in the Time Lord seat because I'm.
It's
Time
basically done.
You guys.
Um,
We're almost over.
All
We got
right.
a couple minutes.
Well, I'll be
But-
gone forever from now on.
Pelican.
It was good having
It was
you.
good
These 21
having you.
podcasts.
We're going to record a couple more Let's Plays while you're here tonight.
And then we're going to
Um,
send you off with like a Viking funeral, so.
So you guys.
I'd rather not be burnt in a boat.
You guys will.
So, you know.
You guys will probably see about, I don't know, 2 months worth of Pelican, if it's stretched that far. And it probably won't be, maybe like a month and a half.
Maybe.
And after that, it's just going to be me, Daniel, and Jacob manning the boat
Man.
brains.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a couple specials in here now and again.
Special guests.
Every now and again.
Well, you might
Yeah.
see me in some of the Let's Plays. I
Yep.
just won't be
Yeah.
here on the mic.
We got to
Yeah.
do some Scott Pilgrim. Probably not going to finish that up yet.
Hopefully
But
we
we're going to
will.
record a couple things in it.
If not, we'll
um,
finish it up by
Just
the beginning of next year.
continue the series. Yeah.
Next year.
We're going to put out some Splinter Cell for you guys. Daniel really has to take a piss.
Yeah, I do.
Pelican's
But
back
other than
really
that-
hurts.
I just had
Stay
fun.
tuned
Oh.
for some of the stuff that
Wait!
Okay.
Where are we at?
Let's play. Bye.
59:30.
Talk Tuesday.
Let's keep going.
No.
Dude, 30 seconds.
Dude, like...
We have never had one of these shorter than an hour. I'm
Okay.
sure this is riveting.
So in the
riveting
future, the world will
Okay.
be taken over by robot, space, ninja, ghost pirates.
No, here.
That's what's gonna happen,
No,
and we're gonna have to fight them off.
No, here.
Using
My
baseballs
Here. Think about this though.
made.
It's such a self-obsessed idea to think that the robots are going to overrule us.
I didn't say robots.
You did.
did
I
mention
said-
robots.
I
I
said
know what you said. You said hybrid, whatever the fuck.
no. I
Anyway.
said robot,
What if
pirate,
Think about-
space ninja
you don't
ghosts.
even remember what you said?
I just said it.
Okay, no, like everyone thinks robot invasion. Oh, they're gonna take over.
Goodbye,
No.
Zombies.
Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. Robots, not the enemy.
Lauren,
We
narcissist.
are the enemy. That's
Oh,
a really
yeah.
anti-narcissistic thing to say. Is
I
that
know,
I am
yeah.
the enemy?
Yeah, try to buy yourself some food.
I'm just saying, like robots. We're probably gonna have an invasion on them because we're gonna be afraid that they're gonna turn on us. You know, just because it's fed
Sure.
into our minds.
Okay.
Now that robots can like read our faces and stuff like that, and people are just like, "Oh God, it's happening
Why the
now.
fuck are
We're
they
seeing it
attacking
happen
us?"
now. We're seeing it happen right now, right in front
Because
of
they
us."
want our faces,
It's not
Daniel.
really going to turn out like that. I don't think. I think it's going to be the other way around, and no one expects.
If it
that.
happens, it's a hypothetical.
because
and-
we're all terrible human beings with
Quit
hearts
drawing it
full
out,
of
you son of a
evil.
bitch.
I'm just having a conversation.
I have to
Anyway,
piss.
see
Okay,
you
bye
later.
guys. See ya.
I love you.
Brother.